Hey guys, welcome back to the Financial Freedom Channel, where we make your money work hard for you. So today I want to talk about direct mail for real estate investors. So I sent 12 whopping postcards today, handwritten postcards. I know not exactly the massive action that I'm looking to take, but I ran out of postcards. Tomorrow I'm going to get more from the post office. But today I just want to kind of give you a summary of my direct mail process. So the first step, direct mail 101 for real estate. The first step that I took is to build a highly targeted list. Okay? Build highly targeted list. Now, when I started doing direct mail, I was working a list of, I think it was about 5,000 owners, and that was single family homes in the East Bay, near Berkeley, where I live. And I realized pretty quickly that kind of got away from me. I was getting so many returned mail pieces, bad addresses, people who had moved, and it was just a lot to keep track of. So I'm a big fan of, especially if you're starting out, start with a highly targeted list. So right now I've got about 120 owners on my list. Just 120, okay? And how I did that, I was looking in the 3 nearest counties. That was one of my criteria. It's got to be in Alameda, Contra Costa, or Solano County, which are the 3 counties surrounding where I live. I was looking at 2 to 4 unit owners, okay? So that's duplexes, triplexes, and fourplexes. I was looking for out-of-state owners, okay? These are people who own 2 to 4 unit properties in these 3 counties that live out of state, okay? Owners that live out of state tend to be more likely to be interested in selling. So that's kind of low-hanging fruit in a sense. And the fourth one, they were having trouble paying property taxes. So this was the laborious step. So I generate a list. I think I had about 600 that met these first 3 criteria. And I had to look up each of those 600 at the county tax assessor's website to see if they were behind on taxes, if they had challenges paying property taxes in the last couple of years. So that's the criteria that landed me 120 owners, that got me down to that 120 number. So that's the first step. Okay. Build a highly targeted list. So the second step is to hit that list as cheaply as possible. Okay. Now, the way I found to do this, at the post office, I can buy 250 postcards. These are pre-stamped postcards, so they already have the stamp on them, for $95. Okay, so that works out to 38 cents per postcard. So this is what I'm doing with that list of 120. I've got a spreadsheet. I get these 38-cent postcards from the post office. I'm handwriting the return address, the to address, And I'll tell you the message that I'm writing on the postcards, just for full disclosure, just to give you guys everything I'm doing. So I say, "Hi, Bob. My name is Brad, and I'm writing because I want to buy your property at," and then I list the property address. This is often different than the mailing address that I'm writing on the other side of the postcard, because they don't live at the property that I'm writing them about. So my name is Brad. I'm writing because I want to buy your property at 123 Main Street. I buy as is with cash, and I can close in 7 days or less if needed. So basically what I said there, I'll take your property however it is. If there's trash all over the place, if it's falling apart, that's fine. I'll buy it as is. Don't put any more money into your house. I want to take that problem off your hands. I can close in 7 days or less. I can close fast. I don't need to get financing from the bank. I have the money ready to buy your property. Whereas if you go through a real estate agent, often buyers that are going to be looking are going to need to get financing. They're going to be dependent on the bank approving the loan for that property, which doesn't always work out. And then I end with, if you'd like an offer, call or text me at, and then I give my phone number, warmly Brad, and then I list kind of my website at the end of the postcard. So, that's the script I'm using for my postcards. And also, the reason I like to use the cheapest method for the first mailing is a number of these are going to come back. They're going to be bad addresses. The owner's not going to live there anymore. And I don't, when I get up into sending letters and I'm spending maybe $1 per letter, something like that, I want to find out the bad addresses with the cheap 38-cent postcards. So when I do my follow-up mail, I know I'm sending it to addresses that are valid. Because you can't just send mail one time, guys. We need to be hitting them 5 to 7 times, over the next 6 months. This is key. Repeat mail is key in direct mail. You can't just send once. It's just not going to get you the results you're after. So I'm planning on sending 5 mailings, probably once every 3 weeks or so. I'm going to hit them with direct mail. Of course, if they, call me or send me an email saying, I am not interested in selling, take me off your list, of course, then I'll take them off the list. So over time, I'll be sending to fewer and fewer owners. And then one last piece. I was watching a video today about kind of creative direct mail, and there was one I liked. So the guy, what he did, he sent the letter, right? He sent the letter to the homeowner, and then a day later, he sent another letter. It was the same letter, but he had crumpled it up and then smoothed it out and refolded it. And he had written on it, "Please don't throw me away again," with a smiley face. So, owners are going to remember that. It's obvious, of course he didn't shuffle through their mail and get the letter back but it's having a little fun. It's getting owners to remember you. It's standing out. That's really important because, if your mail just looks like every other postcard or letter that these people are getting from real estate investors, it's going to be really hard to stand out, for them to reach out to you once they're ready to sell. So you want to be top of mind. You want to be that investor that did something unique or different to stand out. So that's what I wanted to cover today. Direct Mail 101 for real estate. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Don't miss any future videos, and I'll see you next time.